conversation between business intelligence and consumer intelligence. From business intelligence, like, okay, is there business impact? And then, then you want to understand what are the things you need to measure as part of that segment to understand that. Then there are things that are consumer intel. What are they teaching us that they won't say to us? But we can layer on these signals in a campaign to start to learn the aspects and elements of the things. And then some of that, there's just new AI tools that can measure human response instead of just click or engagement response. To start to understand to what degree it's performing, to what degree parts of the messaging are resonating or not resonating. So I think that's the thing you have to look at. You have to lay out the playbook and say, what are all the things we need to be taught if we could run an ethnography through media placement and creative execution to learn what is working, turn all these things on, and then start to make meaning of the information. I think there's too much of a limited scope in terms of how people approach the use of media and creative by looking at a series of KPIs, because you can look at TikTok and say, well, let's understand the virality potential of our message and let's put it on TikTok. But if we want to understand, does it move in a different way, maybe that requires another platform to synthesize what both platforms are teaching us and now what we're learning about this consumer type that we're coveting. I think what people are running a playbook that's very narrow instead of one that's very expansive. Everything doesn't have to land and move money per se. You're just trying to understand what they are signaling that they're not telling you, but you've now uncovered what they're actually kind of telling you without stating it. And I think that's the point of the playbook, is really diversifying it to understand and trial to get to a place where we found a blueprint that we think can land on frame for the brand.